Hello everyone, welcome along to another video. John here. Today's video is a request for Michael, who's one of my Patreons. He sent me in a request and wanted to learn some licks in the style of Blue Jean Blues. So what I thought I'd do was transcribe the second solo just to give you some ideas. There's some great phrases in here, and you just got to really pay attention to the dynamics in this song. I think it's kind of improvised, so some of the licks are a bit hard to remember because it's a bit free style way of playing. For this video, what you heard at the beginning, my good friend Jim, lent me a Fender Blues Deluxe reissue. This thing is great, and all I did was I'm plugging that into the universal aux box, but all the sounds, all the reverb is just coming from the amp, and I didn't do anything else to it. So it sounds really good, that amp, for the blues. I think very kind of expressive. Anyway, so let's have a look at what's going on in this song. First lick goes like this. Now this is in position 3 of B minor, starting on that 12th fret on the B, and then going chromatically down 14, 13, 12 there on the high E. And then bend that 15th fret up, a little curl, and then come back to 12 on the high E. And then bend that 15 again, finally finish on that root, so we have. And you're letting that note ring. Second lick goes like this. Okay, now this lick is just tough because of dynamics. So the first bit we have. So you're hitting this 10 on the B, 7 on the high E, bend up that 10 a whole step to 12 and then that back down again. And then come to 7 here on the G. And then we have this. Okay, so this is bending up the 9th fret, killer when you get to the top, let down, pick again, 7 on the G. Okay, and then 9 on the G, 9 on the D. So far. And then we have, this is 7 here on the G, 9 on the D, 9 on the A. And then you're going to come to 7, and then hit that 9th twice. That sounds complicated, doesn't it? Let me play that for you. Okay, and then we're going to have this. So you're starting there, 7 on the G, bend that 9 up, let down, pull off the 7, and then 9 on the D, 9 on the G, back to 9 on the D. And then finally, this is 7 to 9 on the G, and then you're going to bend up that 9 3 times is that? 4 times. Okay, so let's play that phrase. As you play that, you know, try and start off quite strong. So use the, your fingers to get the tone. Then we have this lick. This lick, 10 on the B, and then bend up that 9, a full step, let down, put off the 7. Okay. Then to 9 and hit 7 twice. And then we have. Bend up that 9, let down to 9, pull off the 7. 9 here on the D, 7 on the G, back to that 9 again. And then very quietly you pull off the 9 to the 7. So you have that. This is where you pull off that 9 to 7, and then slide from 9 back to 7, pull off to 5. Now what's happening here is, I should mention, if you think of these pentatonic scales, you've started off in that position 3, you're going back to position 1, and that lick there, you're going from position 1 to position 5 is what's happening there. Alright, so next phrase goes like this. This is quite an easy one. This is 12 to 10 on the B, and then bend up the high E on the 12th fret. Twice. You could get like a Stevie Ray Vaughan thing there, where you catch both strings. He doesn't do that, but okay. Next lick goes like this. This is a cool one, isn't it? Where you're bending up. There's a couple of ways to do this lick, but I think what he does is bend up the 15th fret, then come back to the 14th fret on high E, back to the 15 and bend it. And then at that point you go chromatically down. Sorry. 14, 13, 12, 10 on the high E. This is 12 on the high E, 12 on the B, 12 on the, 10 on the high E, back to 12. And same again. 12, 12, 10, 12. And then you have, you're bending that 12 up to 14. Come back to 10 on the high E, back to 12, and then back to 10 again. Alright, so. And then bend that 12 up 3 times on the high E. Yeah, like I say, you know, pay attention to these dynamics on here. He does this so well, you know, plays a phrase loud and then plays it soft. So pay attention to that. It's important in your blues playing. Okay, so this next lick. Okay, this one's quite an interesting lick. So you're bending up 12 on the high E, let down, pull off to 10, 12, 12 on the high E, 12 on the B, 10 on the high E, and then pull off 12 to 10 on the B. And then 11 on G, 10 on the B. And then bend up 9, let down on the G, so back to 9, pull off to 7. 9 here on the D, 9 on the G, back to 9. Then we have this. This is 9 here on the D, 9 on G, back to that 9 on D. And then 7 on the G, back to 9 on the D. Same again. Then we have this. So you're going to bend up this 9th fret, tap the 12th fret, and then let down. Pull off that tap, that's how you do that. And when you let down, pull off the 7, pull off to 7 up to 9 again, and then off to 7, and then hammer back on, so you're not picking that, and then as you hammer on you bend up, which gets that sound, and then you tap back on the 12th fret again. There's some variations you can do with that, but let me try that again. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so. And then the last lick I'm going to do from this solo, just to give you some ideas. This one's a cool one. Position 1 into position 5. So we're bending up this 9 again, let down, pull off the 7. And then catch that 9 here on the D, 7 on the G, and then 9 on the D, 9 on the A. And then come back to 7. And then the little trill. So this 7, and then do that same move again where you slide back 9 to 7 on the A, pull off to 5. And then back to 7 to 5. And then a trill from 5 to 7 on the low E string. All right. You can do any variations of that though, and it sounds good. So let me just play from the beginning. 2, 3, 4. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks so much to Michael for your support and requesting that song. I hope you got something from that. There's some great licks in there, but I really encourage you listen to the original rather than me playing it. That's just really for a reference at the beginning. I had to record that bass line bit myself because YouTube gave me a copyright thing for that. I tried to upload another one, didn't work. So hopefully this one will go out. We'll soon see. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Do remember to subscribe. If you can, check out all the other videos. I'll put a link up here to some blues ones. And thanks so much for watching. See you in the next episode.